Hey guys, TJ here with HD Pocket Doors. We're sitting here at a new house construction. We have 5 frames to install here, total of 7 doors, 2 converging pairs, 3 singles. Let's go check out what Ryan's got going on inside. So here we have a standard single sliding door. This is a 3.0/8.0. And the application for this house is they have 1.25" jamb and they have 1.25" clear. So what we've done for them is provide them with a taller floor guide to accommodate their taller flooring. You can see we have our standard floor guide on top of a 1/4" spacer. And because of the 1.25" jamb, this T-guide is placed 7/8 of an inch out in front of our poplar cladding. And that's going to allow for your 3/4 lap when the door is in the closed position. The instructions for your T-guide placement are going to be attached to your T-guide when you have your frame delivered to you, and it's important to follow those to the T. That way you get your proper lap, proper placement of your T-guide. Also, for your 1.25" jamb, we give you 1.5" of space at the front of your header. That allows for your jamb to slide up, 1/4" shim space behind it, and the track covers themselves are a 1/2 inch longer for the 1.25" jamb application. So it's really important you'd let us know what jamb thickness you're using, because this frame could be customized just as easy as a standard frame for not standard frame. So we make sure everything is set up for you. When you get it, all you gotta do, slap it in, level your header, plumb your posts, install your floor guide, hang your door, you're good to go. I'm going to kind of give you an idea of what our professional installer does when putting multiple frames in on site. So obviously you have our rough openings framed. They're all marked out on the ground here. 65.5, 101 3/4. This is for our 5500 SD soft close open kit. And the reason it's 65.5 is because this is using 1.25" jamb, and it's 101 3/4 because he has 1.25" clear. So this is not your typical standard frame you'd order off the website. This is something you'd have to contact Mike about. This builder local in the valley has been using us for many years, and this is the application he uses us for. First step in the process, measure the rough opening, make sure your width is right and your height is right. And then after you make sure this is right, we put it in and it ends up looking like this. So Ryan sets up a laser, sets up an elevation where he puts the top of his track, and basically we're ensuring that when you hang a door in here, you have the proper clearance from your flooring to the bottom of your door and your head jamb to the top of your door. Next frame we have here is going to be a converging pair, soft close open. This is 5500 series. As you can see, we're filling in this area right here, and we have 2 intersecting walls, one basically at each pocket. So for our local installs, we have our special ladder backs made so that drywall always has a corner that you guys can nail to. This is something we recommend anytime you have an intersecting wall on one of our pocket frames. It just makes it easier for the drywallers, so they're not having to try to stub anything in themselves. We provide this for our local installations here in the valley. And this is what this header looks like before installation. For ease of our installer, we have our track covers labeled so that they go in the right direction. But this is your standard converging pair 5500 frame. Some of you out in the field that we ship to might get these in 2 pieces because obviously it's difficult to ship out a 10-foot header. Shipping costs are through the roof. So we may pocket hole it in the middle and let you guys put it together right here. Here, when we're doing local installs, we have these in 1 header, 1 track with our convenient access, for removal of mechanisms if needed in the future. But this is your standard converging pair. And next we're going to have Ryan install it. We'll get to get a view of that. All right, well, that's a look at one of our local installs here in Phoenix, Arizona. This is a custom order. So if you need a custom order for your frames, say you have a thicker jamb, say you have thicker flooring, give Mike an email, tell him what you need. We'll get it built, shipped out. Quick turnaround time. You know, you could have it 2 to 3 weeks. If you want more content like this, make sure you follow us on Instagram, watch for YouTube videos, hop online, get your frames ordered, hook your house up with the best pocket door frames in the industry, HD Pocket Door.